welcome back to Twin States News. I'm Nicole Menner. As the NFL draft came to an end this weekend, 4 Bulldogs will be taking their skills to the pros. First things first, offensive lineman Martinez Rankin was selected by the Houston Texans as the 80th overall pick in the 3rd round, becoming the highest drafted Bulldog offensive lineman since 2011. Rankin is likely to play tackle for the Texans, and joining him will be tight end Jordan Thomas, who was taken by the Texans in the 6th round. His senior season, he caught 22 passes for 263 yards and 3 touchdowns. Snapper Hunter Bradley was selected by the Packers and was the only true snapper to be taken in the entire draft, and the only true snapper drafted from the SEC since 2000. And last but not least, punter Logan Cook was chosen in the 7th round by the Jaguars and is the first true punter in state history to be selected in an NFL draft. The Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series found its way to Talladega yesterday, a track known for its high speeds, high banks, and chaotic finishes. And after NASCAR changed the restrictor plates after a disastrous Friday practice, this time Talladega seemed like it would be even more unpredictable. After a clean first stage, some trouble would come in stage 2. Eric Jones and Jamie McMurray would spark a 6-car pileup, including Trevor Bayne and Martin Truex Jr. But an even bigger disaster would strike in the final stage, Jimmy Johnson causing a 13-car tangle. So Johnson's long drought now hits a losing streak of 33 races. And in the end, it was Joey Logano, who hadn't won a race since over 1 year ago in Richmond. He was leading the pack on the final lap and secured his 3rd win at Talladega and his 19th career Cup win overall.
We really thought the 17 and the 9 is where the runs were going to come from because they kept lagging back and all that, and those are the blocks that we were going to have to make to maintain the lead. Unfortunately, Kevin kind of got shuffled out. Kurt made the block and then was able to hold his runoff that he got from them. So once we came off turn 4, I felt like I had one more block, and then we were able to get it to the start-finish line.
On Saturday night, the New Orleans Pelicans played in their first conference semifinal game since 2008 as they visited Golden State to kick off round 2. And I'm not going to lie, it was not pretty for the Pels. Here was one pretty play, though, a rondo oop to AD, because what's a Pelicans game without it? Things tied at 16, but things would just get ugly after that. The Warriors would erupt in the 2nd quarter, outscoring the Pelicans 41-21 in the frame. New Orleans couldn't make a dent in that Warriors halftime lead, and they had an especially slow 3rd quarter, going almost 3 minutes without a basket during that time. Golden State dominated the Pelicans in Game 1, 123-101, and keep in mind, that was without Steph Curry, who is now probable for Game 2 tomorrow night.
That didn't go as planned, I guess, so they started to switch a lot of our actions, and we overreacted a little bit, I thought, and it wasn't so much. You look at the turnovers, and we did a good job. We had 12 turnovers, but we probably, in actuality, with bad shots, we probably had 25 turnovers. You can't do that with this team. They're so disciplined in what they do that if you turn the ball over, they're going to make you pay.
We can't allow ourselves to give them easy plays like that, because that's how they get going. So, turning the ball over, my offense not getting shots, and then combating it with bad defensive possessions. That's not us.
So Mark, you were right. They didn't need Steph Curry in Game 1.
I'm telling you, they are on fire.
Hopefully it'll be a better Game 2 tomorrow.
Let's hope so.
I still think the Pels will put up a decent fight.
Let's put up a fight.
They just have to get past Game 1.
Yeah.
That's it.
Now the nerves are gone.
Brush it off.